What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. In the day in that market, things got real. They applied that pressure. Today, we got strong economic data. Jolts came in. Numbers was higher than expected. You feel me? Then we had Trump talking, saying a lot of off-the-wall things. So that led to a lot of uncertainty, and that led to people thinking that Jerome Powell might change his mind on rate cuts. So we got a sell-off on stocks across the board. So I'm down $1,100 today. Palantir, since it was the stock of the year last year as far as the S&P 500 is concerned, they sold off one of the most of all the stocks today. We went down like 7.something%. So what did we do about it today? Now y'all remember we bought them puts yesterday, man. If anyone caught that put play with me, man, I salute you. We made some money, you know what I'm saying? I didn't buy enough puts to stop from losing money today. And it looked like if I had bought about $600 worth of puts, this could have been a green day. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all everything I did. We made some money off some puts. We bought some stocks on the dip, and we're gonna talk all about it. So first thing, gotta look at the Palantir position. So as y'all know, they sold Palantir off today. You know, I had them two March calls. I accidentally sold both of them. You know, I bought a March call yesterday, and I bought a put yesterday. That was like my little hedge. I was like, one gonna go up, one gonna go down. So this morning, it was looking like it was gonna be the puts going up and the calls going down. So what did I do? I was trying to sell one call, and I was gonna let the other one ride. But we accidentally, you know, Webull automatically sell your whole position. I was moving too fast, so we sold both. But it might be a blessing in disguise because it kept selling off, but I still technically wanted to be in that. That wasn't really the plan, but it's all good. It's all good. As far as the other two Palantir, four Palantir calls, I'm down 41% on the June joints. So with that being said, if they really tank the June joints, I'm going to have to roll them out to January, and then we just thug it out from there. I done ran this strategy plenty of times before. This is how we made it through all the choppiness from 20 to 30 before the final breakout. So I would hope that they don't make me roll them out to January, because I make more money if I keep them in June. But if it get real, I'll roll them out to January. And that's where we at with the Palantir calls. That's why we took a lot of gains before now. Shares, we definitely had the Palantir shares. We up to 72.5 shares of Palantir from just raw trading. You know what I'm saying? Patterson Energy's down. D-Wave's down. You see the QQQ put here. So I think I day traded QQ puts about 3 times a day. And this was like my third reload. So if the market keep tanking tomorrow, they're going to have to pay us again. And we might add to it, because the original put I bought, if I had held it all day, it went from $150 to like 400 something bucks. So really, I could have spent like $600 and hedged the whole portfolio, but it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to make some money. We weren't necessarily concerned with avoiding no red. We just wanted to make some money and buy some stocks on the dip. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I did it for. So, yeah. Qubit's down, of course. Like, everything's down today. This Rigetti call, the one we made 100% on, and it bounced back. I thought we was going to make it. It looked like I should have took $38, because it looked like that one's finna go. But it's all good. We made plenty of money on Rigetti. Shares down, of course, you know what I'm saying? SoFi is down, but the call's up because, you know, we did our thing buying a dip on that downgrade on SoFi. Tesla, we bought a lot of Tesla today. Matter of fact, let me show y'all my put plays, because when I do the multiple day trades, I kind of got to fill y'all in on what happened. It's hard to just explain. So yeah, January 7th. So how did I start my day off? I actually sold my QQQ put. I was too fast. Luckily for me, I bought that thing right back immediately. So anyway, bought $5 worth of Oklo. Then like I said, I accidentally sold the two Palantir because I only meant to sell one, but it's all good. Bought a share of Palantir. Next thing you know, that QQQ put that we had from $154 went to $211. Sold that, made that money. Bought another QQ put for $150. Then went on a buying spree, just like with the calls. SPY, Oklo, Tesla, Palantir. Then in the middle of that, the next QQQ put went up to $212. So we sell that, buy another QQQ put for $137 this time. Then we go on another buying spree. VOO, Tesla, Palantir, Oklo, Bitcoin. Then that one ride to $191. So we sell that and buy another QQQ put for $156. Then we go Tesla, Palantir, YOLO, Broadcom, Bitcoin, Nvidia, Tesla, SPY, Palantir, more Tesla, man. So that's what we did today. Like I said, we bought a lot on the dip off the puts, you know what I'm saying? So even though we down today, we was able to add. I didn't necessarily add for calls, and I'm gonna show y'all why when we get to the technical section. But for now, let's continue with these positions. You know, uranium energy, of course, is down. You know, fresh call we bought yesterday did sell off today. Obviously, it's down a little bit. VOO, like I just showed you, we added that. We always add a VOO. Pfizer, we didn't add to that, not yet. YOLO, been adding the YOLO. Nvidia, we bought a little bit of Nvidia on that dip. Wish we had more money to buy more. That Nike call getting hit up, and this is why I've been hesitating to buy that Nike call since it first sold off, because I was saying the macro was looking like it could potentially be bearish, and I did not want to get caught up in a turnaround stock in the middle of macro, at least not with another fresh call. You see what's happening to this one, so that's why we hesitating on that. We waiting for this round to end before we, you know, add. But it's getting to them levels on all these stocks where it might be time to add soon. So MicroStrategy, they was down today. Mars down today. Let's see, IonQ. Everything was down today. These are like my entries, but everything's down today. Feel me? Bitcoin, added Bitcoin today. Robinhood, I don't know if I added Robinhood or not. Grab, I'm actually interested. We just entered the Grab yesterday, and now we're in a sell-off. So this sell-off continue, we might be able to get this Grab position at some decent prices. So we're going to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? GEO is actually surprisingly hanging in there. It's down, but you know, it's starting to react. That call's starting to react. So I'm up 56% on GEO, and that's probably because Trump's about to get in office. Tom Homan's about to get at the border, and GEO's probably going to get a lot of contracts for deportation camps. That's why we in that. So that's what's going on with that. I got Broadcom. I think we added Broadcom because that's probably going to be one of the good plays of the year. I just don't have the money to buy options on the stock that expensive, so I'm just going to buy as many shares as I can. And Advanced Auto Parts hanging in there, surprisingly, as usual. So we got 3,600 in buying power because we made a little bit of money off the puts. We deployed some of it in the shares, but it's all good. As far as the rest of this sell-off, a dip, whatever you want to call it, I'm not concerned as much because that's why we rolled off a lot of our short-dated calls weeks ago. And they got us in a bunch of June calls, a bunch of January calls. There's only so much damage they can do unless they just decide to just crash the market. And if they crash the market, they got puts, and then they're going to have to start paying us 1,000%, 2,000%. They decide to just crash the entire market. So we got them kind of where we want them. I did not add today, and I'm going to show y'all why as far as calls. So let's look at the stocks. Let's look at the stock. So Nvidia was down 6.2% today, man. Like I said, y'all lucky I ain't got money to trade these Nvidia calls. I'd be going stupid out here. AMD was down 1.7, which might be good for us because I almost gave in and almost bought AMD at 130, but my inner technical analyst said, don't do it, Steve. Don't do it. Calm down, Steve. Calm down. So I ain't do it. And if it keeps selling off, you know, that might be sweet for us. QQQ was down 1.78%. That's why that put did 150 to 400 today. So anyone who bought the puts with me on that one, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all probably made more money than me because I'm pretty sure y'all put more than $150 in it. So salute, you feel me? Tesla down 4%. Apple down 1%. And we got a downgrade. They just be trying my Apple call, you feel me? Palantir got did dirty. I guess that's what come with being stock of the year. 7.8% down today. Had us down at $69.99. It took every ounce of discipline in my body not to buy them calls. Ooh, it took every ounce of discipline in my body not to buy them calls today. But the chart said it could technically fall to like 65. So I'm going to give it a little bit more time, but it's about to get to that point. SoFi down 2.5%. Amazon 2.4%. The quantum stocks down between 2.9 and 6%. Well, 5.7. Google down 6.6. Robinhood down 0.5. Celsius was actually up today. Coinbase, Hims was up today. That's cool. What else? Archer was down. Kava was down. JP Morgan was up today. That's cool. Nike was up today, you know what I'm saying? But flat up, so not much. But basically, the market was pretty much red. You had some stocks that was flat. We got Berkshire Hathaway in here flat. I actually want to see who actually went up today. Exxon was 1% today. Energy. Feel me? Let's see. What else we got today? Carvana. Look at them little squeeze boys over there at 5%. That's impressive. Bond was up. So, yeah, man. basically most of the market was down. Most stocks was down today. A few was like flat or a little bit up, but nothing too crazy. So let's look at some charts and let's talk about what we gonna do from here. First thing we gotta look at is this QQQ. That QQQ, for all my people who knew the technicals, what it did the other day was like textbook sell-off. You might want to buy some puts type situation. So remember yesterday, I told you I bought them puts when it was up here. We had inverted this fair value gap, but we were still in this big old major fair value gap right here, bearish one, from the Jay Powell speech. See, this was when Jay Powell did his thing. We still haven't recovered from that. So we was in here, but we was like slowing down, pulling back. So I say now's a good time to hedge, buy a put. I bought the put. Boom. Y'all see what's done happened today. They done sold off for real on us. So from a technical point of view, I'm not saying the sell-off necessarily going to continue on the QQQ. It technically could bounce from here, but it could continue. We could hit this, what is that, previous day's low or something? Let me see what that is. Yeah, previous month's low, previous week's low. We could hit them levels. The low be like this 503 area where they activate my puts. You feel me? That would be the buy zone. And yeah, I get paid crazy on the puts if we hit anything like that. Yeah, we hit anything like that, they're going to have to pay me out. But anyway, let's go to Palantir. Now, this is my struggle of the day not trying to buy this dip. So on Palantir, we had a similar situation. We was coming into a fair value gap, and it didn't work out, and we done failed the fair value gap. But the reason I did not buy Palantir today is because the order block is all the way down here at 66 to 64, like I've been telling y'all for weeks. So it's like we don't really got, it could bounce from here because on basic technicals, it has come to this area before, but I ain't really want to take that chance and load up that money. So if they tank down to this area, this is when y'all gonna see me getting active. This one, 66 and lower, y'all gonna see me just getting active, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You feel me? But until then, we just gonna chill. We just gonna wait. And that's where we at on Palantir. Now, for the last one of the day, let's look at Tesla. Let's look at Tesla. What did Tesla do today? All right. So, yeah, we went up. I don't even think they touched their fair value gap at Tesla. They was just ready to go and sell off, look like. But yeah, Tesla had a down day today, which makes sense. All these stocks that had these major runs like this undefeated run of multiple days going up right here, it's only natural that you'll have a phase like this. So, you know, if you're a new investor and you're scared, this just what comes with it. It's macro right now, and a lot of stocks have already ran, so there's going to be valuation concerns. So you're going to deal with swings like this. This just going to be part of the process. But what I will tell people, the next few days from a technical point of view are kind of critical to how we're going to start off this year. If the sell-off continues from here, it's probably going to go down. We could test some new levels, you know what I'm saying? So, if you are overweight something, if you're in a bad position, you might want to, you know, get yourself in a more comfortable position. You might want to hedge yourself. You might want to be in leaps. You might want to be in shares. You might want to be in what you need to be in to ride this thing out if it gets real. I'm not saying it's going to get real, but we at levels where if we keep going, that's it. That's it. And that's why we holding the put. And that's why we might be adding to the puts. But, you know, I tell people, this is why, situations like this is why you try not to buy stocks at the top. Because, like, I'm chilling because I bought a lot of Palantir between 7 and 15. This whole account comes for $700. So these big down days aren't necessarily hurting me. I done took profits. I'm in a lot of shares. I'm not necessarily in a bunch of calls right now. So if they sell me off, a lot of these losses that y'all seeing are, what they call it, what's the word? Unrealized, you feel me? The short dated options, when they knock that down, you just gotta go and take your loss. But we're not in a lot of short dated options. So what I advise people to do is lock in on the companies you believe in, because if the sell-off get real, they're gonna give y'all the buying opportunity. Like, half the money I made in my account came from situations just like this. So I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. We got some money to play with some puts on the side while they decide what they're going to do on the sell-off. You know, back in the day, I used to have to wait these out. No buying power, just calls, just sitting there, down 50%. We just going to thug it out. I used to have to do that. But these days, we got gains. So we could buy puts, you know, make money on the side, hedge ourselves, buy the dip, all types of stuff. So, you know, as this dip continues, your boy Steve, I'm going to be here every step with y'all boys. You feel me? We're going to show every gain, every loss, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video.